To je to, kar samo neki poje, pa se mu ne da več, pa bedarije dela. Moramo še posnetke. Proper aim, side picture, gun, go, boom! In this video, I will talk about the proper aim, and since it shouldn't be such a complicated topic, I hope this will be a quick video. So most of the gun iron sights work in the same way. You have 2 points that you have to align between each other and put them on your intended target. And then that's it. With most handguns, the front sight is a single post and a rear sight is a notch. So the idea here is to align the front sight in between this notch. It has to be aligned vertically and horizontally. The first problem here is when people realize that you cannot focus on both of the sights and your target at the same time. And the second one is when you try to use the sights for quick shooting. So when you try to find the sight picture, try to align it quickly and take a shot off. So in this video, I will show you a couple of tips and now watch me make a bad drawing.
Thousand years later.
Quick theory. So this is your perfect ideal sight picture. Your front post aligned in the center, vertically and horizontally in the rear notch. And this here, this is your point of aim and point of impact. If your front sight is not aligned, your point of impact will change respectively. So here it will be too high, here it will be lower than aiming, and these two would be left or right. Now this is very important for precise shots, especially if you intend to compete in precision handgun. But as you will see, in practical applications at closer ranges, the ideal sight picture is not always an option and not always needed. So closer you are to your intended target, the more distorted sight picture you can have and still get a good hit. For most applications, especially practical shooting, you want to have a front sight focus. That means you will clearly see your front sight, you put it on your intended target that will be a bit blurry, and then you press a shot. Now of course, you still want your front sight aligned with the rear notch, which will be a bit blurry. But that shouldn't be a problem. The important part here is to do a lot of training, especially dry fire training, to get consistency. When you point your handgun at the intended target, you should be roughly in the same spot every time. This means that also roughly your sights are already aligned. So the only corrections that you do are very minor and refined. So the best and easiest way to practice this kind of consistency is you need your gun that is unloaded, you need a point of aim, and you need some time to practice. What you do, if you have a holster, great. If you don't have a holster, you can practice this from the table or from a low ready. It doesn't really matter. What matters is here that you have a proper grip on your handgun and you put it on the target. You start slow and do correct movement. So my idea here is that I focus on my intended target. There's a dot here, and I put the gun between my eyes and the target, and I have the front sight focus. I do a lot of this kind of repetitions, and then when you think that you have some muscle memory built in, what you do is you look at your intended target, you close your eyes, and then put the gun up. Open the eyes and see and look at your sight picture. What we are looking here is that you have always the same sight picture, that it's consistent and that it's near your intended target. again, like with all things, with a lot of practice, you will get better. And this will translate very well on actual shooting range. If you think you have problems with aiming, there's a simple drill that you can do on the range that helps you improve your consistency and your aiming picture. You only need 2 lines, which you can create with a tape. So one horizontal and one vertical. Of course, you can create that with a Sharpie, no problem. The drill goes like this. First, you shoot the horizontal line, and then you shoot the vertical line, and at the end you shoot at this point here where they meet. The idea here is that when you're shooting at this line, you have to keep all of your shots in this direction, so you have to align the sights by height. That's the most important one. So it doesn't matter if you hit here or here, as long as it's the right height. And on this line, you are training your side-by-side alignment, so your front side post is aligned directly in the center of your rear notch. But again, here it doesn't matter where you hit it, as long as you are aligned vertically. And then at the end, you combine those two and you aim at a single point consistently and try to get a really good group. This video became a bit longer than first intended, but there's a lot of theory behind aiming. In reality, I think aiming is the easiest part of handgun shooting. When people are shooting at a certain target and they're missing up, down, left or right, they usually blame the gun and the sights. But in reality, there's another culprit that could be at fault, so usually it's their trigger press or moving the gun before they actually fire a shot. So the easiest part is just to blame the sights, but I think if you can align the sights, if you can put them on the target, that shouldn't be a problem. To find out more about the proper trigger press, watch our next video. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Puchaki. Fuck off. No. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, okay. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Fuck. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Fuck off. Shane, cut. Fuck off. Two. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Shane and. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. So if you suck at shooting, like Samo, what you can do is go to our web store, buy a red dot, put it on a gun, and then you have another thing you can blame on why you're missing.